Mortgage Talk is on, where you receive good information for your mortgage needs, such as mortgage programs and foreclosure programs to help get you out of foreclosure. Stay tuned and hear what's coming your way.
My life's uncertain. There's no place I'd rather be. Standing here beside you, my man. Your love always comforts me. So thank you. Thanks for being a friend. Thank you. Over and over again. Thank you. I can never repay.
And welcome to Mortgage Talk. Glad you guys are here. Thank you for being here on Mortgage Talk. Man, let's be back intact with the team. Yay, man, we are here with you. We're on speaker.com. Download that icon, baby, of speaker.com, and you can get us right here. Just type in the search bar, Mortgage Talk 1. On speaker.com, and you'll get us. We're also on Blog Talk Radio, back intact with the Blog Talk team. Yay! Glad to be back with the team. And you can get us just by going to blogtalkradio.com/Mortgage Talk 1. That's the number one symbol. And you pick us up on Blog Talk Radio. So glad to be here with you on Blog Talk. We also are on iHeartRadio. You can get us on iHeart. You can get us on Google Podcasts and Podcast Addict and Podchaser. Man, we on a lot of your major directories that you can get us on. And you get us live right now. Now, I am working with them to do a live YouTube. And I've been begging them, come on, when, it's coming, we're doing it. And we did a trial base on it, and I thought it went pretty good. I really did. And so we're looking to be live on YouTube to try to get that up and running and up and at 'em so we can be on YouTube live just as well. So, joining me, of course, in the studio of WHPNN Radio Network is my engineer, Dave the Man. And he's here, and I'm glad Dave is here with us, and he's going to help keep things going. And so far, we're streaming, right? Okay, we are streaming through all of the major networks. We're streaming to our favorite major network, Blog Talk Radio, and of course Speaker.com and iHeartRadio. And so we're streaming to them. So we're good. Okay, we're good. So that's what I care about. We are intact and we are good. So let's kick our show off, okay? Because we're talking about real estate here on Mortgage Talk, but we also talk about insurance too, because insurance is what? Protection. That's what insurance is. Insurance is protection. It is protection for you, protection for your family, protection for your property. And in today's time, you need insurance. You really do. With all of my illegal immigrants that they allowed to cross over the border to come in, it may have a major toll. Even in Chicago, some of the latest news out this week was that the Chicago mayor, can you believe this? This guy's definitely going to be a one-term mayor. The Chicago mayor has dedicated $70 million to the illegal immigrants. Now, hold on a second, because my nose is a funny nose. It can smell bullshit out of nowhere. So I'm wondering, for operational expense, how much of the $70 million is going toward that. Is it 25, 35, 45, 55%? And so the illegal immigrants gets nothing. But the name of the game is not so much as do they get the whole 70 million. They shouldn't get anything. They're illegal. They crossed the border illegally. Why are we catering to them? I don't understand that. It is a tear down to our system, and is definitely a high increase in taxes to us as taxpayers here in Illinois and across other states just as well. So that is the biggest talk, because that is what's happening. You can't do a show without speaking in terms of that. And that is what's happening. So I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, who you should vote for. You vote in your best interest, or what you feel comfortable is going to work for you. Everybody's interest is different. I'm an independent. Everybody's interest is different. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I am an independent. And so with that said, I'm looking very carefully at where I should go with my interests, because I'm not liking what I'm seeing here right now. I'm really not. But I'm not here to give you my viewpoint of that. I'm here to talk to you about mortgage and to talk to you about mortgage programs that you can utilize, because it's out there for you to utilize. Despite what's going on right now, these programs are still in effect, and these programs can help you. But these programs, what's interesting about it, very few people know about the programs. What? You gotta be kidding me. Very few people know about this program. I can't believe it. The program that I'm speaking in terms of is the USDA Single Family Housing Repair Loan and Even Grant Program. Did you hear what I said? Say it again. Somebody missed it. The topic of the show today is the USDA, United States Department of Agriculture, which is one of the most powerful departments in the federal government. The USDA Single Family Housing Repair Loan and Grant. Now, I'm going to share some important information with you about this program. I'm going to tell you how you can apply for this program. I'm even going to answer some of the questions that was out there and also that was sent to me through my email. And you can email us anytime you like at mortgagetalk1@gmail.com. That's mortgagetalk1, the number 1 symbol, at gmail.com. And you can attention to me, Rick Montgomery, the host of Mortgage Talk. Here are some questions that was out there that prompt me to talk about this particular program. What does this program do? Who may apply for this program? Wow. What type of insurance protection will I need to protect me? That's important. That's very important. Because insurance is what? Protection. And if you don't incorporate insurance in what you're doing, you're lacking, you're leaving yourself lacking, and you're going to lose. I don't care. Don't come telling me about how many degrees you got. Don't come telling me about how you fell and got up and you made it and you fell again. If you don't have insurance protection, you are lacking to succeed. The whole world is built on insurance. Countries are insured. Villages are insured. Corporations are insured. LLC, limited liability corporation, which is not a joke, but not looked on as a corporation, but they are insured. C corporations are insured. S corporations are insured. INC, Inc. corporations are insured. How come you're not? How come your new business is not? How come your sole proprietor new business is not? Do you know IRS looked at you, even though you may file single, but they view you not as a human being per se. They view you as a corporation, and they view you as a sole proprietor. Just thought I'd share some of this with you, just so you can get it right. So, you need insurance in any and everything that you do. Wake up, smell of coffee. Come to the party. Stop lacking. Because you're hurting yourself and then you're wondering why at the end. Okay? I want to do something here before we do something else. Hold on. Dave the man. You know me. I love to be able to, before we kick our show off, I like to... I like for my listeners to be comfortable with what they're doing. I want you to be comfortable because we have a lot of great information here that I need and want to share with you, okay? And I'm not talking about, and trust me, I'm not going to talk about what's going on in the entertainment field with Diddy. I don't care what's going on with Diddy. It has nothing to do with helping you qualify for a loan. He can't help you. He can't. I swear to God, he cannot help you. Okay? Jay-Z can't help you. They're all facing their own interesting trials and tribulations out there. So I'm not here to talk about that because I really don't care about that. So Dave the man. I did see something. What you say, Dave? Dave was telling me about something that he saw. Roland Martin. Oh, God. Roland Martin. Attacking. Who did he attack? Stephen Smith? Podcast show? Roland is doing a lot of interesting things. In his so-called aggressive tone and his aggressive talk, he really thinks that he can out-talk and out-maneuver certain people, and that he has the high intelligence and that you have the low intelligence. That's Roland Martin. I used to like Roland. I used to like his show. Now, sometimes Roland can come up with some good shows, but there's times that I really don't care for Roland. He has really turned a different twitch on some things. So, with that said, I'm not trying to bash the man. The man's entitled to his belief. I don't really care nothing about it, but he's entitled to his belief. Even though he came to our church, he's probably a part of it, to a certain degree. But still, I still don't care anything about what he is involved with. I don't agree with a lot of the things that Roland is talking about because he's 100% pro-Democrat and has no room to even share on things that need to be improved on. And so I just really can't go that route with him on that. But it's really interesting. He attacked Stephen Smith, as Dave the man said to me. No, Dave, I have not seen it or heard it. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I will look at it and see. I'm sure Steve that it's not a one-on-one confrontation because Roland can't hang with that. I'm sure is him talking and pulling out certain points and basing his opinion on that. That seems to be what he's good at. But on one-on-one confrontation, he doesn't seem to be that strong in that capacity. So with that said, no more talking about him. Let's move on. Let's do our inspirational song. Let's come back to our show. Just want to let you know that we're hip and we're up with the times. We're up with what's going on. So let's do our show, and then we'll be back. Okay. Well, it's not inspirational.
I got a question for you.
But here's a song. Okay. Here's a song. That's the question I have for you. Man, Maxwell. Oh boy, do what we do. I'm telling you. This is Mortgage Talk, Rick Montgomery. I'm here with you. Yeah, I'm here with you. You know, I was like standing up, like, yeah, okay. I had to get myself back together. Okay? All right. So, glad you guys are back. Thank you for being back with me on Mortgage Talk. We're on Speaker.com. We're on iHeartRadio. We're sponsored by MCC Financial Service and Insurance Agency. That's MCC Financial Service. Any type of insurance that you're looking for under life and health. And soon they're going to be dealing with auto. They're going to be dealing with homeowners. They're going to be dealing with workman's comp for businesses, general liability, farmers insurance. These guys are heading in that direction. But right now, they can help you in so many different ways. Pet insurance. Pet your loved one. Man, I have my cat. God, I love her so much. 16 years. Man, I love her so much. You know, just the loss of her. I mean, I watched it when it happened. It was a more hurtful point to me when she took her last breath. But I was there, and I was glad to be there because I loved her. And I told her as she was like taking in the last oxygen that she can take that I loved her. That's right. I told my pet, my cat, that I loved her. You know, and I just do. I love her with all my heart. I love her right now. It took a while for me to think about maybe having another one. I don't have one right now, but I am contemplating on getting another cat. Yeah. I think there's room in my heart to open up to love another pet, another animal. Now, I don't like to say the word pet because they're part of my family. So it's kind of like they're a pet, they're a slave. Pet is a nice way to say slave. And my ancestors was in slavery for a long time, and I'm here now because of what they have done and offered their backs to be here. And this is why I work so hard to do what I do to make sure that I can protect my family and my children, so they know hard work pays out. And I'm not talking about just work hard. I'm talking about working smart, because you're going to work hard anyway. Based on your determination and the goals you have, you're going to work hard anyway. I'm talking about working smart. You work smart, but you work diligently in the field of working smart. Elon Musk is already landed on Mars. Elon Musk has already visited several other planets too. So this is nothing unusual in the time that we're living in now. Life is going to change from what we know it. They told us a long time ago, the life you know is going to change. And it's already happened right before our eyes right now. We can look at this so-called confusion election, and we can see the changing and the disrespect that's in that process, especially in the disrespect toward Donald Trump. It's a total disrespect in that context. And it's scary for us, the American people, to see this. Because if you can do that to a formal 45th sitting president that have never been done in history, what do you plan on doing to us? You know, these are the questions that comes in our mind. And this is the topic that's out there on social media, on the internet air, out there on radio air. And we're from WHPNN Radio Network, which we're podcasting, but still is out there among the podcasters. So it is that deep concern, so much so to our college students are protesting. They're protesting for the extraordinary killing that's been done by Israel. But if you say that, then of course you're against Israel. I'm not against anybody, but I'm going to tell the truth. Now, I'm not for terrorists or attack to kill. I'm not for people killing innocent people anyway. Whether they are Israelis or whether they are Palestinians, I'm not for that. I'm not for the killing. I'm just not. Can we all get along? I'm not for that. I can't support one against the other. You're not going to convince me to be pro your way and then be against another way, and you're not going to convince me to be pro your way and against Israel in another way. You're not going to do that. I'm going to call it the way it is, and I'm going to call it for what you're doing. Anytime that you accidentally kill people that come to aid, something wrong somewhere. And you fire one person does not end the show. That doesn't solve no problem. You don't get away with this. But that's the way that they think that they can persuade out. And if you said anything different, then you're anti-Semitic. Okay. Wow. Interesting. But the students have the right to protest. They have the right to protest. They do. I mean, we can disagree with them, and a lot of us do disagree with them. But they have the right to protest. It's their rights. Are we going to take rights away from you not to protest? Unless you protest the way that we want you to protest? Is that what we're doing now? Where's the freedom? That's wrong. And I'm standing for the rights of all students to be able to protest. That's why it's growing the way it's growing. Because you're trying to stop them from exercising their constitutional rights. And you're never going to win. So you come back with, oh, they've been anti-Semitic. They've been, get the hell out of here with that crap. They're not. They have the right to protest. We can disagree. Hey, I disagree with what you're saying there. I disagree. We have the right to agree. Hey, I agree with what you're saying there. Now, I'm not here to try to dissect it. And trust me, I've done my homework. I can do some dissecting. I'm not here to dissect anything. I'm not leaning toward the left side. I'm not leaning toward the right side. I'm leaning in the middle which is the middle, is the rights in this country. Before I let you do, I'm not going to let you destroy this country like this. The right in this country. You got the right to protest, whether I agree with you or not. You got the right to protest. It is your right to protest. And when you're trying to take that away from students, that's why it's spreading the way it's spreading. They got the right to. Oh, they're making the Israel children feel. Well, guess what? You made them feel that way after the massive killing that took place over there. What was it, 40,000? That's genocide. You say whatever you want to say. You're wrong, period. I'm not going to excuse that. Oh my God. You know what I mean? You're not going to get me to drag myself into that. What I'm going to say is this. The students have the right to protest. I disagree with all killings of all people. I don't do it because of who you are. I do it because you are one race, human. And despite your disbelief, your anger, your frustration, there should be no killing. And I know that sometime I could be singing to the choir, but I got faith in this. And I got faith in this. So I'm going to say it from my faith belief. There should be no killing. No more genocide killing. No more Hamas attack killing. That's crazy. No more. Come on my side. No. Come on my side. No. I'm on one side. Human side. Human life side. Anybody ever said that? Anybody ever said that? Anybody ever said that to you? And you're not going to talk over me to put it under your umbrella. I'm on one side. Human right side. So if you're doing more killing than saving, you're wrong. I don't care who you are. Palestinian, Israel, I don't care who you are. You're wrong. You're dead wrong, and you know it. And people know it. And the fake media can't hide it, even though they're trying to do their best. And the talk shows trying to do their best. Wrong is wrong. Palestinian, you're wrong. Killing people, innocent. You're wrong. Well, they did it to me. You're wrong. So, with that said, I had to get it off my chest. You know what? A lot of us has been hearing a lot about that, and so a lot of shows, have people to call in to talk to about it, and so that's what they do. To call into the show as a guest, the area code is 563-999-3619. Area code 563-999-3619. So you can call into the show. I want to stick with our topic, but if you want to go off the hands because of what's happening, and I understand, man. I understand the frustration. I really do. Speak your mind, speak your piece, and then let us move on. I'm not taking either side. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm taking one side. One side. Human side. Somebody got to take that side. Somebody, somewhere. And there's many of us out there. So much that you don't even think that we exist. And that we taking the human side. No more killing. I'm tired of the killing. You ought to be. No more killing. No more genocide. Let's end this. Stop trying to use something as an excuse to do something. Stop trying to use something as an excuse to put out your propaganda. Stop trying to use something as to say you're the victim and you're not. Stop trying to use something as to say that, hey, you started, we got to do this. If you kill one of us, we kill 100 of you. That doesn't work like that. That is called war. It's called war. That's what it's called. War. War. W-A-R-S. Wars. But it's called war. W-A-R. That's not what you want to do. So, I said what I had to say. I got it off of my chest. It's off my chest. I said what I said. I'm a neutral contents in viewing this. I just want peace for both sides. Both sides, I want them to have peace. I really do want both sides. Not to killing their children, not to killing the Palestinian children and genocide, not to kill the Israel children and the loved ones there too. I'm for peace for everybody. Man, can somebody say that? And put the power that they got behind that? Peace, 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 peace. There should be no, I'm not getting into that. Both of you two are over there. I'm not in supporting of one dominating the other or one being the only one. No sirree, Bob. No sirree. I have to agree with Biden on this one. 2 states. I have to agree with him on this one. That's the only positive solution to it. So, with that said, let's move on. Let's get off this. I don't want to. I spent enough time on the show talking about that, briefly giving my comments on that, and so let's do what we do in this show. Okay, all right. We're going to be talking about the USDA, the USDA Single Family Housing Repair Loan and Grant. There's a lot of questions came about out there about this. We received some from my email and we shared it with you out here. And I'm just going to read some of the brief questions that came in. Some of the questions came in, what does this program do? A lot of people are very curious. What is this program? What does this program do? What the hell are you talking about? Who may apply for this program? That's important. What is the eligible rural area? We know USDA has rural areas and mostly farm areas, that we know of. But did you not know that the USDA, all of their territory range is not farmland? It's actually small villages, even small cities. So it's not rural area. Okay? It's state rural because Illinois is mostly rural. So we're going to run into a lot of farmland in Illinois. So it has to speak the truth on what's the dominant source. But it also have local cities. Did you know? Give me an example. University Park. Some of University Park, Illinois is rural areas. Did you know Rogers Park? Some of Rogers Park, which is a park aiming mostly on the north side, is rural area. And that includes some of the private streetings around, Jewel's or Pete's or whatever the major grocery store that there is, I forgot. Did you know that area is a rural area there? Wow, you didn't know that, did you? Okay, we're going to talk about how you can find that out. Okay, how may funds be used? We're going to tell you about that. How much money can I get? Come on, talk to me, man. What can I qualify for? And what are the terms of the loan or grant? These are some of the questions that came in. And I want to just be able to let you hear the question, because I'm going to go over the ones that I'm telling you about and answer them. Is there a deadline to apply? There's a lot of questions come up on that. Is there a deadline to apply? And how long does the application process takes? Okay? And who can answer questions, and how do I get started? Just by what you told me? How do I get started? Just by going to the USDA and big caps, home, small caps, HOME, loan, LOAN, specialist, SPECIL, I'm sorry, say it again, SPECIALIST in your area. And in case you want to read up on the Housing Act of 1949, and you want to read up on its amendment, just go to 7 CFR Part 3550. Say it again. If you want to read up on the government amendment about what I just got to talking on, it's real simple, real easy. Just go to the Housing Act of 1949, and you will easily see these codes that's going to take you into the website. 7, these are capital, CFR, capital P, lower cases, ARTZ, I'm sorry, ART, is that it? Yeah, that was it, ART. I don't know where the Z came in at. I guess I'll look at something different here. Okay? So, that is how you can see this amendment to it. You can see what's going on, and you can keep up with what's happening. Okay, so let's open the show. Let's start off doing what we want to talk about. Okay, what does this program do? Also known as the Section 504 Housing Repair Program. This provides loans to very low income homeowners to do what? Repairs. Improve or methodize their homes, or grant to elderly, very low income homeowners to remove health and safety hazard. You see, there was a lot of low income housing in the area, but there was a lot of people that was not in the income housing area, but over the years being on a fixed income and being limited to what they can do, but still being full capacity of their faculties, they find it to be very difficult to survive. Sadly speaking, because most daycare or nursing home basically wants to take over any kind of revenues they have in the bank or anything like that, that where they're only going to give them $85 out of whatever monthly money that they have coming in, and they're going to hold on to the rest. I disagree with that. I think that's completely unfair. But that's what's happening right now. That's what's going on right now. So, who may apply for this program? To apply for this particular program, you got to first be a homeowner and accompany your house, living in your home. Be able to obtain affordable credit elsewhere. Have a household income that does not exceed the very low minimum set by this company. What is the eligible rural? What is a eligible rural area? Well, utilizing the USDA eligibility, you can enter specified addresses to determine or just search the map to review general eligible areas. You hear what I said? How do I do that? Just go to USDA eligibility site, and you can do that. Just type it in there, and you can get to it. Say it again. Somebody missed this. What is an eligible rural area? Well, utilizing the USDA eligibility site, you can enter a specified address of the property that you're interested in for to determine if that property is located in a rural area. You can also go on a USDA website, and you can type in the state, and they can provide you some of the properties that are listed that they have. Now, keep in mind that it is not the majority of what they're talking about. It's not. But they can have some information better than no information that can lead you in the right direction. So understand that. Okay? So, utilizing the USDA eligibility site, you can enter a specified address and determine or just search the map to review the general eligibility in your area. How may funds be used? Interesting question and very good one. Loan may be used to repair, improve, or modernize homes or remove health and safety hazards. Grants must be used to remove health and safety hazard. So what it's telling you, even though you can get this money from the federal government, it's no guarantee that your local government will agree. But you can present these arguments with them, and I would say in most other cases, you're going to win the argument. I can pretty much guarantee you, you're going to win the argument. So, with that said, got to move on to something different. Okay. How much money can I get? There it is. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Maximum loan is $40,000. Minimum grant is $10,000. Loans and grants can be combined for up to $50,000. Stop! Somebody missed it. Got to say that again, man, because I think he was talking too fast. How much money can I get for this USDA rural area loan? Maximum loan amount is $50,000. That is determined on the loan amount that you're getting on the property. And you starting up fresh, fixed 30. Got me? Are you with me? Or am I by myself? I heard a wise man say. How much money can I get? Maximum loan is $40,000. Minimum loan is $10,000. The loan and grant can be combined for up to $50,000 if you're fortunate. Okay? What are the terms of the loan and grant? The loan terms are a 20-year loan term. Loan interest is a 1% fixed interest. What are the terms of the loan grant? Well, the loan grant terms are: loans are termed for 20 years. Loan interest rate is fixed at 1%. The full title service is required. If the total outstanding balance on Section 504 loan is granted, then $25,000 will be needed. Grant has a life limited of $10,000. Agent must be repaired if the property is sold in the last 3 years. If there is a deadline to apply, applicant for this program accept through your loan RD office applicant for this programs are accepted through your local RD office year round, and just stop that. How long does an application takes? Approval time depends on finding the availability in your area. Take the USDA home loan specialist in their area for help with the program. Okay. So, with that said, that is what they're doing. Still some good deeds been done at Salem Baptist Church of Chicago. But just want you to know what's happening out here, okay? Let's see. Now, am I going to continue to do what I do here? Because I want to. Did I answer all the questions? What can answer questions and how do I gather? No, how do I start? How do I get started? So here's a question that I babble up so badly. Who can I answer questions? And how do I get started? Okay. It's a real simple process. Real simple process. If you're interested, make the initiative call to my office.
90 seconds.
Talk with me, and we can work through whatever it is. Okay, let's move on. What are the terms of the loan or grant? The loan are termed for 20 years. Loan interest is fixed for 1%. Full title service is required if the total outstanding balance on Section 504 loans is greater than $25,000. Grants have a lifetime limited of $10,000. Grants may be repaid if the property is sold in less than 3 years. Is there a deadline to apply? Applicants for this program are accepted through your local RD office year-rounded. Hear me? How long does the application take? Approval time depends on funding availability in your area. Talk to the USDA home loan specialists in your area and get help. Who can answer questions, and how do I get started? Contact the USDA home loan specialist in your area. What governs this program? Okay. The Housing Act of 1949 as amended in Section 7 CFR Part 3550. House Bill 13550 directs single-family home loans and grants field office handbook. Why does USDA development do this? Okay, helping people stay in their own homes and keep it in good repair conditions. Okay, that helps family and their community. Homeowners helps family and individuals build savings over years. It strengthens community and help many kinds of businesses that support the local community or the local economy. Because citations and other information may be subject to change, please answer or consult with this program instruction list in the section above the title. What governs the program? Applicants may also contact local government. So, this is how you can apply for this rehab loan. It's a great loan. It's a great program. You really need to look at it. It's called the Single Family Housing Repair Loan and Grant, offered by the USDA. This is a great program. Get some information. Sometimes you got to do the footwork. Get some information and apply. Okay? Even if you want to relocate or whatever the situation is, get the information and apply for this. You can get, it doesn't matter if it's 100 unit. You can get this and apply. Of course, you're going to need closing costs. Talk to me. They're only going to give you 5% of closing costs. So you're still going to have to scrape up the other 5%, but it's feasible and workable and possible. It all depends on the circumstances in hand. Everybody has a different circumstances. So with that said, I hope this show has been helpful for you. I'd like for you to tune in next Friday for Mortgage Talk 1. Remember, we're on blogtalkradio.com/Mortgage Talk 1, and you got us. We're on speaker.com. Download the icon on speaker.com and then type in our name, Mortgage Talk 1. Okay? That's it. You're nice and clean underneath there. Mortgage Talk 1, and basically that's pretty much does it there. Okay? That pretty much does it there. So with that said, I thank you guys so much for you tuning in, for you being with us, for you just hanging in here with us, man. It means a lot to us. It really does. And yeah, I know I can do that. I can ramble and I can do that stuff sometimes myself. Don't mean to, but I do it myself. But I'm glad that we have the time to express ourselves and to show appreciation. Okay, for anybody or corporation that is willing to help us to reach our goal. I want to say God bless you and may forever keep you, and thank you. That is too important. Too important. So I thank you guys so much, and I'll get a chance to see you next week right here on Blog Talk Radio and Speaker.com as we download the icon of Speaker.com and We'll be right back. Now, I want to talk to you about, before we go, you want to ask me this. Okay. How can I protect my interests? I get this USDA loan. I got everything set. I got homeowners insurance so I can protect myself against things that happen. Yes, you do. But you also need to look into getting you general liability insurance. Yeah, there it is. And if you are a life agent, you really need to get the rates so you know that you are able to assist your client with the best rate. You follow me? So you're going to have to do that. That enables us. Okay. Let me just say it this way. You can qualify for this USDA single family housing and repair loan. And you may even qualify for the grant. But even if you don't, you still have so much potential and access to what was sent to you. That's going to help get you started. Okay? So, with that said, I thank you guys for joining me here on Mortgage Talk. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling great. Dave the man, he's taking a couple of shots. He even gave me one. Thank you, Dave. So, woo, Kentucky. I can tell Kentucky whiskey. Man, thank you so much. But glad you guys joined us. Glad you guys are with us. I hope you got something out of this. I hope we were able to answer the questions for you. That was supposed to. Here are some of the questions. What do this program do? This program provide for you a loan as well as a grant to help you to complete a rehab under this program. That's what it does. It brought the information to the table so you know about it. It brought qualifying through the lender so you can know what's up. Okay? And so you're able to protect your interests because the husband or the spouse passed away, but you're still able to protect your interests. That's what having insurance do for you. You got to protect your interests because anything can happen to you. I saw it myself. My father, whatever happened, he became disorientated to the fact that he couldn't even speak. God it's something what God can do to you. Okay, He can take your whole speech pattern away for 30 days. So it's just amazing on what He can do to you and for you. You got to get glory. You got to get thanks to the great I am each and every day for your existence. You do. You have to. You really have to. So I say this to say thank you guys for joining me here on Mortgage Talk. I hope the show, I hope I was able to answer some of the questions. I really do. But you can go to mortgagetalk1.com. You can do the / or you can go to what's the right way to do this? Because I don't want to confuse anybody, Dave the man. What's the right way to do this? Okay, hashtag. You came with the hashtag. Okay. To get the show on Speaker.com, download the icon of Speaker.com, and all you gotta do is we'll pop up for you, or you hit the search bar, and guess what? We're right there. Just that easy. Just that easy. Okay? Just that easy. So, drive safe out there. Be careful out there. Don't get caught up. Don't be fighting the police. Let's protect and serve. So, with that said, thank you guys so much. Look forward to talking to you on Friday. Friday? I'm sorry, on Saturday. I got my days mixed up. And so look forward to talking to you on Saturday. So, with that said, thank you guys so much. Thank you for joining us. So, may God bless you, and may He forever keep you. And thank you for just listening to Mortgage Talk. Good night, everybody.
information is something that you can use for your mortgage needs. Remember to tune in next week at the same time for more mortgage talk. God bless you.
That you've done for me. I want to thank you for